Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ here at Budget by JJ, and we are here with our first cash stuffing for May, so I'm so excited to get into this. How are y'all doing? I hope you had a wonderful rest of your month in April and that everything is going well. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help get that channel out to everyone who wants to see it. Also be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we are on a journey to becoming debt-free this year, and I'd love for y'all to join me and see how that pans out. As you see from the title, we are cash stuffing $1,520. So let's go ahead and see if that's what we have. So we start with the hundreds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 100s. We have the 50s. We have 50, 100, 150, 200, and 50s. Next we have the 20s. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 160, and 20s. Next we have the 10s. We have 10, 20, and 30. Next we have the 5s. We have 5, 10, and 15 in 5s. And last we have the 1s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 and 1s. So that total does cut out to 1520, and it matches exactly here on my teller note. Comment down below, would you like a free PDF of a sheet of these teller notes that you can cut out for yourselves? I don't have an Etsy shop or anything, and I don't really need to charge you anything, so if you would like a copy of this, please let me know. Y'all, I cannot believe that we are in May. We are halfway to Halloween. For those of you who are keeping track. There's so much going on in the world. Let me know what you guys are feeling like as far as the state of the economy, how that is affecting you and your household. I see that a lot of gentlemen particularly are watching my channel, even though you guys aren't subscribing, that's okay. But I do recommend that you guys do get on a budget. You actually are tracking where your money is going, because the final ships from China are coming in with the last of goods, and we just don't know how things are turning out. I'm not a doomsday conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but there are real world consequences to when the government interrupts international order with tariffs and this impromptu trade war that we're experiencing. For me, this month is music month. I still have 2 Joe concerts, that is aka Joe Keery, to attend in the coming week. My friend is coming out from the Baltimore area, and they're gonna stay with me, and we're gonna go to 2 shows of Joe Keery, and I'm so excited. And I can't believe it's already here. Not soon after that, I will be going to another concert with my partner, but that venue has been having issues opening for their opening weekend because they couldn't pass the security check for the city. So hopefully that gets resolved in time, because I think we're going on the 16th or something like that. I'm not familiar with the artist, to be honest, but my partner is, and I'm excited that they're excited, and it's nice to go ahead and do things that they want to do. And they paid for the VIP ticket, so I'm not complaining. So hopefully we get to do that. I will update you next cash stuffing how that went. But here we are with the budget for the first paycheck of May. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rent situated here. So we have $460 for going to the rent. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 400. We'll take 150, and we'll take 110. So this is the first half of what I owe for the rent for June. So we're a month ahead on rent. Next we have the electric, and that's gonna be $29. So we're gonna take a 20, we're gonna take a 5, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna go ahead and pull for the internet, and that's gonna be $50. So just 150. And then gas is due pretty soon, so that will be $23. It's actually $22 and some change, but $23 just to round up and take care of this. So that'll be 120, a 1, a 2, and a 3. This cash here is actually what's gonna go towards the current electric bill. This is $53, so I'm gonna put this to the side. So I'll just have everything else put in here, and then that $53 I'm actually gonna take to the bank. I just end up putting it in a Chase envelope, and then I'll write down what it pertains to, the amount, and I'll check it off after I deposit it. Next, we're gonna be cash stuffing $220 for personal. Let's take 100, 200, and a 20. I'm gonna leave 20 in the personal for now and take the 200 with me. Let's see if I can make change, because I have to take $144 back to the bank because I just did a Costco order and my portion came out to $144. I'm just gonna set this to the side for now. Okay, now we're gonna pay off some debt. I did a little booby here. I got a little overzealous. Wasn't paying attention. So spoiler, I will be putting $100 to my Chase on the next pay period. But right now we have a little case of deja vu for the 2 credit ones. We have 1 credit one due on the 13th, and that's going to be $47. So I'm going to take 120. We have 40. We have a 5, 6, and a 7. Let's go into one of the cards here for the monthly minimum. And like I said, deja vu, so we'll need another 40, 5, 6, and 7 for the next card. You can barely see here, but this is where the starting balance was for this card at $948, and then not even 5 months later, we're now going to be at just under $890 at $887. So this is a long process when you're just paying that monthly minimum. But as more funds start to free up, the less things I have more to cover, I should say, that we will start paying this down more aggressively. And then for credit cards, we are doing it, everyone. We are paying off one more credit card. Yay! I have $262 planned out to pay off this Capital One card. So we have 100, 200, we have a 50, we have a 10, and then we have $2. Oh my gosh. Woo! Yay! I'm so excited. Finally paid off, y'all. You know, just keep your head down and keep working hard and just do what you gotta do. And these things will start falling off once you start making those commitments to having a budget and having a plan to go ahead and become debt free. Because that is what we all need before we can move forward. We have to relinquish the shackles of debt in order to see progress. You cannot be Mr. Moneybags. You know, you can't be Mr. VIP if you are weighed down by a ton of debt. So we gotta get that out of the way before we can start planning for better uses of our finances. Okay, we are back to the savings, and as you can see, there's no savings. Y'all, this has been a little bit of a struggle as of now. I can't really call it a true emergency savings. The savings is now officially acting as a buffer, and we're gonna get out of that. Like, I know in my heart that we will get past this. I have to be willing to make a little bit more sacrifices than I am right now. So, but again, sometimes when I'm feeling really anxious, again, this is not an excuse, just an explanation, that I just have habits to where I push the boundaries so I can actually self-medicate in a sense to make myself feel better in dealing with what's going on in the world. I wish I had like this off switch button where I could tune out things, but I'm too much of an empath to really like not care about the state of the world. That's a coping mechanism, and it's not the healthiest. I'm aware of that, but at this point I can at least continue to make the effort, and that's all that counts. So we are putting another 100 into this buffer savings account because I cannot in good conscience keep calling it an emergency savings, and it's handling my weekly emergencies as of now for me not to want to curl up in a ball and cry sometimes. Comment down below, are you experiencing any anxiety from what's going on today, or are you not bothered, or there's so many other bigger fishes to fry that it just doesn't seem that important? And what techniques are you using to cope or to safeguard yourself from overspending? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, now we're in the fun binder, or the singing funds binder. So time marches on, and now we seem that we're going to be celebrating Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, whether it's biological, adopted, or social. So I can spare this Mother's Day $50 for my mom. And mother's very blessed. She's retired already. and she really is not expecting anything, and she's a super giving person, but she's totally understanding as well. So $50 is what I'll be sending her way, and hopefully she can get a nice meal out of it or put it to something that she really wants, because she is back home in California. Again, I live in New York City. She also understands that I'm on this journey as well to being debt free, and she totally supports that. So another great reason to celebrate mothers. So $50 is going to her. You know, I did try to help them her and my stepfather get into cash budgeting and see how that would work for them, but they are still trying to figure out what a budget would look like, considering they have their own financial obligations and however that's structured. Next, we have entertainment here, and that's going to be $132. So we have 100, we have a 20, we have a 10, we have 1 and a 2, 132. This money is actually going to be used for the Joe concerts. So essentially, maybe a drink, a cocktail of some sort, and definitely Uber from the venue, because it's in a location in like the middle of nowhere in Brooklyn. There's a lot of industrial areas like in East Williamsburg, so I don't know, it's not accessible by the train directly, so we're gonna get the train there, but on the way back we're definitely taking an Uber, because we're not dealing with buses to a train because it's just not close by. And lastly, we have medical. We're gonna add another 100 here. This is an envelope dedicated to assisting my partner. So right now we have $100, $200, $300 for the loan that we took out for their oral surgery. So my goal is to at least have two payments worth of savings before I apply it to the loan. So I'm trying to see if I could do a little quick bill exchange here. So I have that $200 from the personal minus the $144 I go to my partner. That leaves me $56 left over that I would go back to my personal fund. I'm short $3, so this is only $53, and that's okay. So I have left over 2, 4, 6, 65, 67, 66, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, $73 remaining in the personal fund for now. But that will do it. Thank you so much for joining me for this cash stuffing. Comment down below, what most are you looking forward to for the month of May? What goals do you have? I'd like to know. And again, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out with someone who think that might like it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.